practice the guy, you fear the guy that does the kick 10,000 times, and I feel like he does that with Mario.
Is that the shirt from the Nintendo store?
Yeah, that's why I didn't wear it.
All right. I was going to say.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. So I bought it the day before. He goes in there and buys 2. I'm like, all right, man, you old bum ass.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure we saw that shirt before. But
tight,
yeah, man, the Nintendo Golf shirt is out here. Obviously, Dark Wizzy saw Mario on it, so he was like, that's me. That man is literally trying to be Mario incarnate. So
yo, is that Super Mario? Like, Super Mario?
To be honest, man, you might be on to something, but we are on the game number 1. Going to be an excellent contest. Palutena, obviously, for Nairo, and then, of course, Mario for Dark Wizzy. I mean, just the way that these two have kind of innovated their characters is really something to respect, especially Wizzy, man, because I remember towards the beginning of this game, like, Mario wasn't necessarily getting the credit maybe he should have been getting for being as solid as he is, but Wizzy stuck with the character, man. He had a lot of complaints towards the beginning of Ultimate, but he has really found himself kind of a home in this meta so far.
And talking about the other side, man, Palutena's actually been kind of showing up in this tournament. The real whole reason Salem's not in this top 8 is for the sole fact that he lost to 2 Palutenas. He lost again, and then he lost to Nairo. So, like, yeah, the Palutena's definitely been doing well. Again, obviously couldn't make it to the top 8, but Nairo will be repping the Palutena here in this top 8 for at least this match. Now, I'm not sure what happens with the rest of this top 8, but again, this has been the character that kind of brought him to the dance. I wouldn't be surprised if it brought him to the win, too.
Yeah, he's looking really strong right now. Dark Wizzy getting caught on the right side of the stage, losing his stock pretty early after that weird forward smash, and it looks like we're playing pretty much all of this game so far on the ledges. I think Wizzy's got to find a way back to center sooner rather than later. He now has stage control. Going to go for the back throw on this for the edge guard.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're kind of playing towards the ledges, man, you're basically just playing Nairo's game, right? He's kind of dictating the pace exactly where he wants you to be. Now, credits to Wizzy, they're finding that up smash, so that's really good for him. Only 74%, and of course, Mario able to really get a lot out of those low percent combos and make up that gap pretty quickly.
Yeah, at this point in time, obviously, Nairo's probably going to try to get Wizzy right back off stage.
Sure.
And force him one of these edge guard situations. Got him off stage right now, but Wizzy going to go ahead and recover low. Oh, I thought he was going to bait that one out, but Wizzy giving up the air dodge. Nairo going committing a little too hard to possibly the air dodge off stage. And therefore, Wizzy able to kind of strike back. Look, there's 57% already on Nairo. Very close to getting the stock. There it is. Yes.
Yeah, the throw into the back air. Wizzy kind of frustrated by that, you could tell. And again, he just cannot play at the sides. It was like you were saying, I think the more he plays sort of Nairo's game at these ledges, he's going to lose every time. He needs to hold that center, stay on that Pokeball, because as soon as Nairo pushes him to the corner, he's done.
Exactly, man. He's really just kind of had no response for it thus far, and that's really what's put him in this deficit. Nairo just really continuing to just build this lead upon Wizzy. Struggling here to really just find an opening.
Wait a minute, though. Wizzy got him definitely in that dangerous up smash percentage. You can see him looking for it right now. He's going to be looking for these reverse up smashes. Obviously, the backside is going to hit a little earlier than the front side. But, and Nairo with the unsafe dash attack, just going to get immediately punished right there from Dark Wizzy. So last stock situation for both our competitors here in the first game. 66% though already on Dark Wizzy. He's going to have to look out. Obviously, he's going to have to play a little more, game a little closer to the chest right here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 9% right now on Nairo is nothing, but we know Mario can rack it up really quickly. Not necessarily off tech chases like that, but he gets the double underhand and the forward air, and he steals the game away. Just barely reaching with that forward air. Dark Wizzy breathing a deep sigh of relief as he gets the first game.
Just phenomenal play right there. And that's all just for Wizzy's thing. And I already have the contingency plan for being down a stock. I'm not concerned about that. One solid conversion is going to net me this kill. And Nairo, as soon as that fair connected, it was the written expression on his face just told the story.
I feel like every time you see it, you already know. Like those low percent up airs. Like, if you see him get the up air but land on the stage at the same time, a fastball up air, you already know the forward air is coming. Unfortunately for Nairo, he was just in a really bad position for that forward air to connect. So ended up losing that stock in a way where that game was definitely stolen from him. He had the percent lead. Probably did more percent than Dark Wizzy overall. And just, Dark Wizzy found the one up air to forward air combination he needed right at the right spot and ends up taking that first game. So.
And it's kind of interesting because he did it on the right side of the stage where we saw Nairo dominate time and time again, but it seemed like Dark Wizzy kind of pushed him toward that way with the up airs. And now Dark Wizzy with a pretty heavy lead thus far on Nairo has him pushed to the side. Gonna go for a forward throw, gets the fireball, which puts Nairo in a bad spot.
I think he actually took a jump with that. Oh my God, look at the edge guard right here from Dark Wizzy.
The efficiency of Wizzy right now is just insanity. And Nairo, you gotta wonder, we know how many times this kid plays, with his emotions kind of on his sleeve.
Sure.
And I'm sure he is none too happy about how that first game ended, and Dark Wizzy may be exploiting that a little bit.
Hey man, we've known Dark Wizzy to make some pretty good runs. I mean, Dark Wizzy, obviously, as I said, he's been showing up quite a lot lately in these last few tournaments.
Big facts.
But you never know where he's going to show up. Is it going to be like, oh, I'm just showing up in top 8, or am I going to show up and get all the way to grand finals?
Sure.
And right now, the way he's playing, we might see the grand finals Dark Wizzy.
I remember he was like, he had the game 5, he had the lead against Tweak. He had that wrapped up, and he just kind of let it get away from him. Oh my God, that stock getting taken away. Nairo not playing around. The efficiency on that right side paying off, and he is not going to allow Wizzy to enjoy any kind of substantial lead at all.
That looked ugly too, because I feel like Wizzy should have been able to make it back, but he goes for that fireball super deep. Tries to go for another forward air, but he's going to catch him on the air dodge, has him off on the side. Charge flip, but we're going to get rid of it, and Nairo recovers high, gets back to stage.
Okay, Nairo have to find his way back to stage yet again. Still stuck here on the right side, man. Dark Wizzy with all of the stage control this time around. Oh, backdoor, yes, getting right back off stage. Look at this, Dark Wizzy just keeping the edge guard up, almost finishing it with just the last hit of down air.
Love the way he used that there in that situation. It's really good coverage in the air. And probably catching Nairo off guard, throwing out those auto reticles.
Yeah.
Just trying to alleviate some of this pressure. You got to credit Wizzy, man. He is not slowing down. My man is just full throttle.
Yeah.
And there again, right?
Another one. Yeah, just running up to him and letting it rip. There's no conditioning there, no real setup. He just ran up to Nairo. Nairo not shielding, takes 20% off of that jab.
Could be on the verge of evening this up if Wizzy can continue this momentum. Obviously, granted, Wizzy got this 1-0 lead by making a comeback in that first game. Maybe Nairo can return the favor, but I don't know, guys. The way Wizzy's playing, I'm incredibly impressed thus far.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, probably that win really got him a lot of momentum on his side. You know, he was probably already expecting. He's thinking about, like, oh, what am I going to do the second game? Found that one opening in that first. Oh, okay. Look at Nairo though. Yep. Can't count on Nairo by any means. Not right here. He's finding all the right moves, all the right places right here. Shout out to One Republic. But anyway, so all right. Hey, don't sleep. Don't sleep.
171.
Don't sleep.
All right.
Hey man, that's all you do.
Right. Oh, so now y'all don't remember apologize? Okay. All right. All right.
Can you apologize for this ref? Had enough.
I'm sick, bro. I'm sick, bro. It's crazy, man. Y'all act like y'all. All right. Anyway, back into the match, bro. Back into the match. We got Nairo over here, very close to potentially being able to take this game, but also Wizzy a little closer. He's looking for that.
Oh, he doesn't have a jump. Oh, he tried to counter it, knowing Wizzy did not have the jump. We're gonna get back to ledge, okay, but he's got to find his way back.
Back throw. Yep. Get him off stage.
Right now, maybe looking to make a play, playing it a little bit safer though. I like that.
Ooh.
Oh wow, Wizzy,
wait a minute.
The option select right now, insanity.
Couldn't finish it with the downer though. I think if that would have connected, it would have been the stock reaching all the way back. That's 3 up smashes for 3 stocks on Wizzy.
That's rough, man. And let me tell you guys something right now. History is on the side of Nairo. He has won, the only 2 times they played in Tournament and Ultimate, Nairo has won both those exchanges. But right now, he is down the first 2 games and going to need a hell of a run to win 3 in a row.
Yeah,
I mean, the way Wizzy, it's hard enough to get a game off Wizzy, as proven here on the screen to open up top 8, let alone 3 in a row. Nairo really going to be put to the test in this one.
Yeah, but he also has to do it on now Wizzy's counterpicks, even if he gets his first game. So that's going to be a rough outing right here for Nairo. I mean, Dark Wizzy, a misspaced back air or dash attack right there from Nairo, going to get him punished super hard. But Wizzy, that's one thing you have to know about Wizzy, man. He always knows when to get those up smash punishes.
That's fair.
If it's on a shield, if you misspace it, he knows exactly when to throw the up smash out. And he felt like he's almost always facing backwards just to make sure that he gets the first part of the up smash to hit. Here we go.
I like the stage switch from Nairo. I think he was getting blown up on those platforms. Wants to go for something a little bit longer, but Wizzy taking him all the way up. Nairo forced the air dodge, which means he can't do it. Gets back to the ledge just fine, though. But Wizzy's really putting him on notice every time he's in the air.
Already at 75%, man. That is a rough outing right here from Nairo, but not to say he can't get this damage back. Palutena definitely has some pretty decent combos if he's able to get some of these nairs hitting, just like that right there.
There you go.
Hey, look at that. Now not letting Dark Wizzy land. Oh, I thought he read that one, but Dark Wizzy, it's a neutral air dodge this time around. It's kind of drifting away.
That was a lot of good pressure from Nairo. Nice little string as well. I mean, just the fact that you're able to kind of make up that deficit right out the gate is exactly what you need. Like, the thing for Nairo is, though, like Wizzy, you cannot allow him to just kind of overwhelm you, because that's been the thing, guys. Like, when Nairo's been trying to land, that's where he's been taking so much damage. Nairo has just controlled exactly where he's going to go and kind of dictate the pace as far as that little iteration goes.
Yeah. Right now, 127 on Nairo, and Wizzy again an up smash into a shield, into an up smash. Nairo is getting burned consistently. He's playing with the fire that is Dark Wizzy's just sort of backside. He's just running up to him and getting hit by that again and again. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of surprised too at this point in time, because I feel like Nairo's died at least three times to him dash attacking the Wizzy shield and then getting up smash immediately forward. So maybe he's expecting Wizzy to like hit a button again, but Wizzy is like, he knows what kill option he wants. So he's just waiting for you to play into his kill options and then do exactly what he's looking for. Again, another situation where the dash tech is blocked. Luckily for him, only at 36%. The back air, not enough to finish. Rough for Nairo right now, 129.
I don't want to speculate here.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't want to speculate here, but maybe it has something to do with the jersey. Notice now he's got that new jersey on.
He
the
does
new
have
NRG
the new jersey on. He doesn't have the colored one. The colored one was the hot one.
I don't know, man. That might have been cotton, man. You playing in polyester. That'll slow you down a little bit, man.
Okay. I think all of them might be polyester, look like maybe like a polyester hybrid.
It's gotta be anti-sweat, right?
A hybrid? What's that? What do you mean?
Yeah, like a 50%, 50-50.
Wait, they can be 50-50?
Let me find out, man. Let me just.
Oh, he's looking at my jersey now. Thank you, PG.
I thought it was like 100-100.
Oh, no. Coney's is 100% polyester.
Right.
So I
PG,
assume,
baby.
I assume that one might be. You know what? Whatever.
You think NRG can afford that? You think NRG can afford that? That's Panda exclusive. 106, excellent stuff by Nairo, getting the back air. And now Nairo, well on his way to maybe putting a point on the board. If he can just take out this one more stock.
All right, man. Polyester to Nairs to Aerials, Palutena's got it all, baby. don't even worry about it.
I'm not gonna lie, that dress probably polyester. That joint looks too shiny.
To be honest with you, that's definitely a dry clean only. Right? Not made for the spin cycle, but we are tied up. One stock apiece. Nairo fighting for his tournament life. Wizzy an opportunity to claim his first victory over Nairo in tournament play for this title.
Oh, okay. Wizzy with the triangle jump right there. Actually getting an air dodge too. Nairo not really getting the punish. This is looking a little rough right now for Wizzy, but at the same time, so was that first game, and he still managed to find that forward air to go ahead and finish it. Nairo, gotta get away from the ledge.
Nairo, get away from the ledge. I was thinking that too. If you get hit by one up air, you're going all the way down. Just chill. He's chasing him so hard. I feel like Nairo shouldn't be going that far out. Now he's in a bad spot. Wizzy going crazy on that, betting it all. But he's doing okay. Gets the forward air. Can't air dodge. He has his jump though. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, he's so fortunate up there, was not able to connect. Nairo though still with a commanding position and this left side being totally locked down.
Okay.
So scary.
150
Oh,
air. This
good.
is looking really good for Nairo this time. Oh, that's going to be it. Yep.
Yeet.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It is done. So good stuff to Nairo getting himself on the board. However, if he wants to win the set, he has to play on both of Wizzy's counter picks. That's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because, I mean, like, obviously, you're probably going to ban Battlefield against Mario. And then I guess Yoshi's, because it's another triplat, much smaller. So I guess those have to eat both your bans, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to, like, watch his, read his lips, but not sure. I'm looking at the screen right now. We are going to Battlefield. Okay, so we left it open. It's kind of interesting. Obviously, it's very good for Palutena. Wants to catch characters in the air, catch characters jumping. But Mario, we've seen what he can do with up airs and getting strings on this stage, maybe even to early up B conversions. Have to see how Wizzy uses this stage to his advantage. And again, like you guys were saying, Nairo has to play on Wizzy's counterpick, but he also has a few characters. He was hovering Zero Suit.
Yeah, he's doing some soul searching right now. He's going to stick with the Palu, but it's just the fact that he has the options readily available, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and stick with the Palu. It's not like he's been getting blown up, right? Even in the games he lost, he's keeping them close. It's just Wizzy just able to clutch it out.
Yeah, for sure. Wizzy's definitely been in the clutch as far as this this set has gone. So now, I feel like Nairo probably still has a really good we're talking about like momentum. I feel like the momentum has mostly been on Nairo's side. Sure. But for the more important parts of the match, Dark Wizzy has been able to make it matter the most. You know, the last stock is really where it really matters, and every time Dark Wizzy has been able to clutch out, except for that last game. However, look at Nairo right now. Got a little momentum on his side. Look at this, 83% already looking good for him at the beginning of this game. Dark Wizzy though managed to find his spots here and there. Back throw. Okay.
Right. Yeah, found himself off the stage. Nairo doing a good job again, patrolling the ledge. We're finding a lot of success, and I love that backer. Good, clean coverage, and Wizzy yet again. The struggle just to get backers is kind of what he's dealing with, but once he does, really got an opportunity to kind of exploit. All right, Nairo kind of, I don't know what that forward smash was about.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try and go for a huge call out. Wizzy having none of it.
Might have been a gut check, yeah. You can see that Nairo just placing the back air so well when he gets him in the air. Tries to get the normal get up, not going to happen. But both these guys just placing their aerials with expert proficiency, and that's how they got all the way here to top 8 at this, I believe, like 600-man tournament.
Insane.
Just unreal. Oh, I don't think that was on purpose. Wall jumps into the explosive flame. I think he meant to just grab the ledge, but who can say? Have to see if he can convert off this. Doesn't get the second up air, and now he's in a bad spot for it.
Hold on, man. Nairo looking like he's definitely fighting for. He is definitely fighting like a man who's fighting for his tournament life.
That's
oh,
right.
Yeah.
He has turned up the gas. And that's what you got to do. And you know, like Nairo, he's one of those players, he's got several gears, right? And I feel like sometimes it can come down to his motivation. And, you know, I feel like that's fueled oftentimes just by anger, right?
Yeah,
just the sheer animosity he can have for his opponents, and obviously keeps it in game. But, man, when it comes out, it can be so debilitating to deal with.
It was the same thing you were talking about. He plays with his emotions on his sleeve, and right now he's just feeling very confident, very, I don't know, it's a certain kind of simmering rage that you can, you know what I mean? You can feel it.
You do. I feel like that's one of the things that really separates certain players, man. Some people get angry and then they play worse. Some people get angry and they play better.
Yes.
I've definitely been on both sides where it's like I lose first game and I'm like, wow, why did I lose that guy? And then I'm tight for the next 2 games. I end up like destroying him. Looks like Nairo is in the same building, but in this 3 out of 5 type territory, where he looks like he's like, you know, I'm a little tight now. Also the first 2 games. Let me make these second 2 games count. What a back air right there! A whole stock lead for Nairo.
Yeah, he is just absolutely crushing it. So Wizzy really getting put on notice. Like, look, man, you might have the counter pick advantage, but I'm still the better player. That's what he's letting him know. Of course, Wizzy, he has proven he's gotten this far for a reason. He has just proven time and time again he can be an absolute killer, hang with the best. But as of this
Toasty about to get both of y'all, man.
Wow.
Time again, it's been said like 5 times.
Bro, I said it once. I watched myself. I said it one time, bro.
Toasty about to get it both of y'all. He said time and time again, bro. He hates that.
Oh,
bro, I said it one time. What an explosive play here from Dark Wizzy. Absolutely cerebral. Chasing him across the stage.
The telepathy? Is that
telepathy?
He's in his mind.
Good for him.
He was there because he knew where he was going right there, so he had to know, brother. All right. Charles Xavier sponsored that for us, man.
Right, I'm looking at that jersey now, and honestly, I mean, even though I really do like the rainbow version, that steel version is kind of hidden right now.
To be honest, it is nice. Shiny. It is nice.
That's a titanium jersey, man.
Now that he's actually kind of loosened up in it.
Yeah.
I really do think it's an anti-sweat thing for realsies. Because I think you know, get, what is Vince telling us? Sorry, we have production showing up.
Oh.
Vince!
Oh.
You're taking 3?
All right.
Hold on, I want the dark one.
Wait, what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't know. What's that saying?
Go ahead, bro.
If this is sour apple, I'm beating your ass.
Hold on.
All right. Is that? I want lime, bro.
I think mine is apple.
Dude, I can't tell. Whatever. I got it.
Which
it's
one
fine.
do you not want?
Game 5.
Wait till game 5 is over, and we'll have the chat help.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Game 5. Back to PS2. This is interesting. Because remember, Wizzy won on this one, just barely game 1.
Yep.
And I think he won game 2 here also. And then Nairo won on Town.
Yeah, Town was the difference maker.
Right.
Yeah. So
Nairo's on Town and currently Battlefield. So right now, if he wins this is the first time he won here. That's good for him.
Oh, no.
However, it's looking really nice for Nairo already at the beginning. Just finally getting his first hit on a 14%. But the 63 easily, and definitely has the, I won't say he has a stage advantage right now, but he's going to win that one right back. He's in the middle.
Yeah, he is in the center, dead center there on the Pokeball, but right now Nairo has figured out how to defeat the Dark Wizard. Let's see, there's okay, just lets him go off that. Nothing really coming off it. Back throw has Wizzy on the ledge. He's able to shield the dash attack, but again, we're just playing to the edges more and more.
I think Nairo's just content with just anytime he has that position, just kind of toss him off of center stage. He's going to just do that and just continue to punish in that aspect. It's really gotten him farther. And if he gets this back door 3-0, man, that's just going to be insanity. Wizzy, honestly, a lot on the line. Not just this tournament, guys, but again, I mentioned how he failed to close against Mars at Shine, failed to close against Tweak earlier in Game 5. Now, potentially going to lose to Nairo after being up 2-0. I mean, that's just... that does a lot to your psyche, man. It really does. So
You're right.
I feel like it's so imperative for him to get this set. But Nairo's saying, look, I ain't worried about your mental state. I'm worried about my pockets, bro. Coming for that cash.
Just like that, man. Nairo knowing exactly how to finish those stocks, man. He tried to go for the nuclear for the edge guard. Almost worked. But then after that, he didn't even roll into the ledge. He actually just ran to the ledge, turned around, knowing that Dark Wizzy is going to get up and get that back throw.
Oh, you're right.
Here we go.
Again, just Wizzy finding himself at the ledge, getting stuffed by Nairo. Over and over. There's another forward air. Wizzy with nowhere to go. No way past this wall.
Yeah, seriously, man. I mean, all access denied right there. Nairo looking like our president.
All right.
Make no apologies.
It is kind of funny, though, because like you were saying, I mean, Wizzy having these such close sets with top... Oh, no, he's too low.
You're done.
Actually, I think he dragged him down. I feel like he dragged him down.
You think so?
I think like one hit that nuclear managed to drag him down or something like that, and therefore Wizzy was too low to get back. So even though he went for the up air or the up B and got the percentage well too low from that ledge, and now a full 2-stock lead right here from Nairo. this is rough, and Wizzy
can't hit the up
trying
smash.
so desperately to get this up
He's
smash.
throwing the haymaker.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's trying so hard.
And it's becoming a little telegraphed too, right? That's the thing that's really doing him
I
in
mean,
as
it was
well.
telegraphed before. It was just Nairo was taking it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
Yeah.
it's just different
I
now.
feel you.
And I feel like Nairo's also playing this,
Nice.
say a little, as I was about to say, I'm glad he did it before I said it, a little safer on the way that he's going in with these shield attacks. The back airs haven't been hitting the shield in times where he was going to get punished for. He stopped dash attacking as much, and it has really helped him out in the later half of the set. However, just right there, I mean, he's got a little confidence, got a little time, a couple stocks to work with. He was allowed to throw that back air away, or that stock away, if you will. So 72% to 51, but a whole stock lead right here for Nairo.
Yeah, Wizzy really needs to have the stock of his life if he wants to bring this thing back. And it might not be too possible, but Wizzy still with some life. Look that for the angled it downwards as well. What a play.
He had it in the perfect spot. If he can make another miracle happen, Nairo has to take some deep breaths. Got to do some, I don't know, man, meditate for a second, because Dark Wizzy wants this back.
That he does, man. You can tell. Really going to test the mental fortitude of this young man. He is certainly rising to the challenge. Nairo been here plenty of times, closed out many a set like this. One more time, though, can he get the job done?
Excellent spacing on the explosive flame. He gets past him through the air dodge. Nairo not having it covered. About 100% difference between them. Nairo, all he needs really is one more big hit.
Oh, okay. That was a very ill-timed up smash right there from Dark Wizzy. Only at 39% is Nairo.
Nairo needs to just stay away from the lid.
Yeah, hold center. Hold center.
That is where you will find
Wait,
oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, Wizzy!
He might have given up the set. He gave up the set. He gave it up. He put it all on that forward air. He went all the way up, put him at ledge one last time, and Nairo capitalizing in a big way. That was
that was intense, and it really, honestly, for both of those guys, just so impressive. We got Wizzy going up 2-0, Nairo completing the backdoor 3-0 in a down-to-the-wire set. Come on, man, that was brilliant on all sides.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I was for sure looking at the first two games. The way that, well, the first game was definitely on Nairo's part.
Yeah.
But the second game was like fully in Wizzy's area. Third game was looking really good for Wizzy as well. But somehow Nairo was able to just rally and make that reverse 3-0 set situation happen for him.